I'm tempting fate. I shouldn't do this. Said this run shouldn't be that difficult. Dee Dee decides to come out and just mess up everything. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Ultimate Custom Night. We are still on that road to beat every single challenge we see here, and something I noticed as well is that we're actually halfway done doing them already. So we've completed all of the first 8 challenges, and now there's only 8 more challenges to complete before we've completed all of them, and then we can start making our way towards 50-20 mode. We're going to be moving on to Creepy Crawlies 1 in today's video, which didn't go so well in the last episode. Going through all of these again, it shouldn't be too difficult. These animatronics down here, we just need to put on the heater before we flip up the camera. Everyone else is just close the vent before you open up the monitor, and that's really it. There isn't too much of a challenge here, and I think Creepy Crawlies 2, it's literally the same. Okay. I wasn't too sure about that, but Creepy Crawlies 2 is the same apart from the addition of Afton down here, but we'll get to him when we get to him. But guys, if you are excited for today's video, make sure you leave a like in the video and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. It's free, you can unsubscribe at any time, but it really does help me out a lot that you guys stick around with these videos. Thank you so much for the support. But let's get right into Creepy Crawlies 1 yet again. I haven't played since last episode, so I have no strategy in mind. I've still got my helpful post-it note of when the times take place. Let's just go ahead and put you there. And I'm in the original office. I forgot to change offices actually. Alright, so what I need to do is flip to the global music box every so often. So I'm thinking like every 10 seconds or so. So like 20. I'll leave it off for 10 seconds. And then I'll put it back on for another 10. So wait until it gets to 30. And I'll just leave it on for another while. So put on the heater, close the vent. Easy as that. I'm hoping I'm doing this right. I mean, there's only one way to find out is if we get met with a jump scare, so... And in 10 seconds, then we'll flip the power generator on again. You see? It's just as simple as that, you know? I don't know. The past few episodes have really just been a revelation of me failing in one episode, and then the next episode it's just smooth sailing, so... We'll just have to see... Okay, I don't know if I closed the vent on time for that or not. You know, there's a lot of people in that vent. Alright, there's a lot of people there. Alright, you, you guys do you. You're all gonna get shut out anyway. There we go. Not too bad. So yeah, I'm really glad that I am taking the time. I know I'm a broken scratch record at this point, but I keep on saying this. It's really helpful going through all the challenges. That way, when you get to the harder levels like 50-20, I know exactly what I'm going to end up doing. And it shouldn't be too much of a challenge at all. So really glad I'm going through all these challenges. I'm learning a lot more about this game than I knew already. A lot more characters that I didn't know how to deal with, but I do now. So yeah, I recommend if you are playing this game for yourself and you want to get to the higher levels, I recommend doing exactly what I'm doing and just going through all the challenges. And honestly, they're quite fun. I mean, you know, I fail at one time and then the next time I do pretty well, but it's just the progress of trial and error, and that's really the same case as every other FNAF game. The only thing that can really screw me up here is if I make a silly mistake, or if Dee Dee decides to show up and adds in a complete random animatronic that I'm not aware of. But apart from that, it should be easy. 6 AM. There we go, 6 AM, not too difficult whatsoever. Only 900 points again. That was pretty easy once I got the hang of the puppet, so it seems what I'm going to have to do is every 10 seconds flip from the power generator to the global music box, and every 15 seconds I'm still going to have to keep my eye on Chica, so every 10 seconds and every 15 seconds the global music box is going to have to go on. Power generator stays on for the remainder of the night, and before I flip up the monitor I just need to put the heater on to get rid of these animatronics, and it should be good to go. So I think I've got the right juggling strategy in mind between what power-ups I need to have on. Apart from that, should be pretty simple. Creepy Crawlies 2 literally just adds Scrap Trap down there at the bottom and bumps everyone else up pretty hard actually. So Mangle's going from 10 to 20. All of the mediocre Melody are going from 5 to 20. Music Man's going up to 10. I completely forgot Music Man was even there, so maybe he'll become a bigger issue, but everyone else shouldn't be too hard at all. I didn't even get Withered Bonnie that night as we weren't even in the cameras that much, so strategy should remain the same basically as long as I remember what I'm doing when. So let's just keep that there. There we go. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Remember Afton is here because he catches me off guard every time, so I'm just going to keep my fingers on 1, 5, and F actually. That way I know what I'm doing.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, that actually scared the hell out of me. Why? Why, Dee Dee? Do you have to do this to me now? Whatever. Alright, we're gonna have to deal with this. Let's see. Got rid of you. Oh boy. Well, there's only one way to find out who she's added. Oh, yeah, I had a feeling it would be you. We did get the strategy down though. That is basically what we need to do. So, fan off, duck system, get rid of you guys. Put you there every 10 seconds, global music box, fan off, stays off the whole night, doesn't really matter, heater on before we flip up the camera, anything else. I hope this series is fun to watch, I'm gonna be honest. There's not much commentary because it's really just me starting to concentrate a lot more, so there's gonna be a lot more cuts. Yeah, and a big jump in time, so hopefully it's all alright still and you guys are still enjoying this series. I said I would... I don't like you. I said I would stream this game, and I still do plan on doing that. When is a good question. I'm thinking I want to...
How unfortunate.
Oh, thanks. She didn't actually add anyone. She just made someone a lot harder to deal with. That's fine, I guess. As long as she doesn't add Afton again. Anyway, as I've been trying to say, I do want to stream this game, but I want to complete all the challenges first. So when I stream, it's really going to be trying 50-20 mode and stuff like that. Okay.
Yarg, how may I be of service to you?
Can you get rid of Mangle, please? I'm gonna try say this again without getting interrupted. I want to beat all the challenges before I start streaming the game, so the streams are really just going to be me aiming for higher points. So it's gonna be me attempting 50-20 really. So I'm gonna start at like 51 and then just work my way up from there. And we'll really see what happens. I haven't streamed in such a long time, so I don't know if I need to plan this such. It's really just gonna be whenever. I'm gonna try schedule it in advance. Dee Dee, I hate you so much.
I hope you enjoyed the grand finale.
Can be pushed back by the heater. The same heater I turned on before I flipped up the camera. Said this run shouldn't be that difficult, but the only reason that it's been ruined for me is because Dee Dee decides to come out and just mess up everything. You're the best, Dee Dee. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have to put the heater on a bit earlier than I usually would. That way I'm for sure knowing that none of the animatronics and the ducts are gonna be able to get me, because that was a silly mistake and that hopefully won't happen again. So heater on. There we go. So a few seconds before, maybe like a single second should be enough. This game is very finicky about time, so I'm hoping that that should be enough for me to be able to send the animatronics back to wherever, the start of the duct system. So like now, a few seconds, turn the global music box back on, a minute left now. Hopefully. We'll just have to see. I'm having the global music box on a lot more than I should do, but I'm just playing it a bit more safe. I basically know how much power I'm going to be spending, so I should be alright. The fan's been off the whole night again. The fan turns off whenever you turn on the heater, which might be an inconvenience, but I don't see it being too much of an issue at the moment, so... Alright. Final 30 seconds. Heater's on, both of those doors are closed just for the hang of it. And yeah, I can't imagine doing all of this, keeping all these numbers in mind when we're playing the later modes, but I think we can do it, you know? I keep on thinking about how 50-20 mode's gonna work. I've been watching other people's gameplays, but I think it's doable. I think I will be able to do it. Just like I've been able to do this night. Let's just keep the global music box on for the rest of the night. Oh, there's a new high score as well! Awesome! Alright, we didn't get Dee Dee that night. See, Dee Dee is she just kills your run, literally. How many points then? So our high score was 2,000 points. Where is it going to be this time? Hopefully a bit more. 2,510. I'm guessing that 10 is going to be scrap trapped there at the bottom with only AI to 1. Awesome. that's some more progress. I'll take that, you know, small steps at a time. No, I'm not watching you. Is it done? So yeah, not too difficult once again. Moving on, nightmare attack. So let's think about this. I'm looking to see who's going to be the biggest problem. You know, that's the first thing I do. We select a new challenge and we see who is going to be the biggest threat that we're going to have to face. And right now, not too many actually. So I'm thinking what we might be able to do. As much as I want to camera stall Lefty, as long as we keep the fan on all night, we should be good. There's no puppet. There's no need to have the global music box on. Maybe just for Lefty we keep the global music box on, but it says he becomes more active from noise and heat, so maybe we'll have to keep the fan on as well, and it's especially for Jacko Chica over here. So fan, maybe alternate between the global music box, maybe. That's not a guarantee. I would camera stall Lefty, but unfortunately I have Nightmare Bonnie and Nightmare Mangle to deal with. And everyone else doesn't seem that difficult. Everyone here is at a 20 actually, which might seem a bit much, but I think we should be good to go. So Golden Freddy flip on the mask, these two just close the doors, camera stall you, Nightmare BB we just need to flash him when he's standing up, Nightmare on this first time we're gonna have to deal with you, not excited for it. Let's see how well this one goes. So there was no one in the duck system, but just to be safe, you never know. Oh, you already, bloody hell. Oh, jeez, yeah, hi. Bloody hell. Alright, so the noise isn't that high. Keep the fan on under 100 degrees. That's really going to be it. And it's just going to be the case of Office Simulator 2.0. So just stay in the office. Don't talk as loud. I'm talking very loud. I'm sorry. Oh god. Alright. Oh, mask. Oh, I put the mask on though. Would you mind not? Put that on. Keep that on. And kick that back on. There's no need to use the heater or anything. Get out of here, Nightmare on. You bloody annoying as all hell. Oh, would you just stop? Alright, closing the doors don't cause any noise, which is nice. The fan does a little bit, but I don't think it should be that bad. It's really going to be this case right here. Yeah, I see you over there. Get out of it. It's not that difficult, but my goodness, it's going to be very annoying to deal with everyone here. So I don't need to flip on the heater. It's going to waste power, but I still want to at the same time, just for that practice of when we're going to have to deal with ducked animatronics as well. Like now, I would really want to, because it's about to go out any second now. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just seeing things at this point. I've been playing this game way too much recently. Stuff uses a lot of power, so... Oh, music man, just stop, please. There's no noise. Quieten down. For the love of God. Just shut up. You're making more noise than I am. 15 seconds left, 10% power. Could you just stop, please? Look, there's no noise. There's no noise. Survive 5 more seconds, please. That's it. That's all I ask. 5 seconds. That's it. Thank you. See? Music Man, that wasn't that difficult, was it? That was honestly a lot more intense than the other nights, and it's another high score. Where's it going to be this time? Are we going to finally hit 3,000 points? That could be cool. Are we going to hit another 1,000 mark? I'm not too sure. But, my goodness, that night really had me on the edge of my seat. Oh, it was so close. Dealing with everyone there, Nightmarion is just annoying, really. He's not even that difficult to deal with. He's just there. I must say, seeing all of these stars beside all of these challenges is really satisfying, seeing one by one getting through all of these stars, and also the fact that the score is going up even more. I don't think there's anything more satisfying than just seeing your score counter keep on going up when you beat the night. But next, let's see, Springtrap. This will be the last one I do this episode, as we've done quite a bit actually. We did from Creepy Crawly's Nightmare Attack to Springtrap, so yeah, it'll be 4 if we do beat this one. So let's see, who do we have? We've got got Springtrap and Afton, obviously. Keep on alternating between Scraptrap and Afton, but it really doesn't matter. Actually, this is pretty easy. Looking at this now, this is really easy. I don't know why this is a challenge. So, strategy. Camera stall lefty. Keep my finger on F because Afton is going to be a pain in the ass. Didi, I will ask you politely that you just piss off for this night. Oh, jeez. Alright. So, yeah. Let's camera stall lefty. Go away, please, would you? I've already forgotten who's in here. I don't think I need anything. I think I can keep the power generator on. Yeah. I hope. I'm tempting fate. I shouldn't do this. Oh, God. I shouldn't do this. I'm just trying to keep myself entertained this night. Oh, would you give it a break? This is what I get. This is my punishment. Oh, go away now. It was fun at the start, but now that Dee Dee's here, it's just... Luckily, when we are playing 50-20 mode, or any of those later levels where every animatronic is added, it shouldn't be a big deal, because Dee Dee can't really add anyone much. I know how to deal with all the secret animatronics, I think. Plushtrap is the only one that might be the biggest deal. What are you doing? Go away. But if we're gonna Deathcoin Funtime Fox, he's in the same room as him, so it shouldn't be a big deal. We can Deathcoin 2 birds with 1 stone. Just get rid of them both. There we go. Alright. Oi. I'm not camera stalling you. And, yeah, yo, Jesus. Was not prepared for that base boost. I forgot what AI Afton was on, so that's kind of worrying me a tad bit. Get rid of you, though. Tell me the story, Candy Bot. Tell me the story. I'm just gonna keep that vent closed. We're good on power. I'm hoping it's not someone like Funtime Foxy who was added, and it's 6 AM. That's exactly when they're gonna jump scare me. I'm hoping that's not the case. Might be worth checking quickly, actually. Just closing all the vents. And then go check if it is Funtime Foxy, because if it is, then it's gonna be a very short-lived victory. So let's just hope that it's not Funtime Foxy. That's not, okay. Thank goodness for that. That really wasn't bad. 18 at 70 points. Bit less than our high score, but then again, that wasn't really much of a challenge, I will say that. That was some very good progress in today's video. We've only got 4 challenges left, and yeah. Yeah, one thing at a time. So next episode might possibly be the last video I do of Ultimate Custom Night before I move on to the streams. I'm going to have to take my time to look through this. Again, I'm probably going to overcomplicate things a lot, as this doesn't look too bad. This looks overcomplicated again. This looks doable, and this as well might not be too bad, but we're really just gonna have to pay attention to what's going on. Let's go ahead and look at our power-ups as well, just so that we know what we're going to have to deal with. So we've got a lot of frigids, lots of DD repels, which I want to use, but I don't at the same time. 2 batteries, 5 coins. Not too bad. Did we get any offices? No, we didn't get the FNAF 3 office. Alright, well, I think we might be able to get it in the next video after we're done with Old Friends, or at least Chaos's. I think once we do Chaos 3, we'll have the 3rd office unlocked, and then we can move on to actually customizing the night to my liking. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this video here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you leave a good old like on it, and if you're new to the channel, why not consider subscribing. If you did subscribe, make sure you hit the bell, make sure it's ring so you're notified every time I upload, and you never miss a video. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.